Go.
Alright guys, we are here with probably the most talented person in the industry. She can literally do it all. She can direct, she can act, she can raise a kid, she can have sex injuries and recover from them. She is Stormy Daniel. Stormy, it's been a big year for you, 2012.
It has.
And I'd like to say the thing you're going to be remembered by is probably the tooth incident.
Yeah.
So,
wow, that's my legacy?
That's your legacy? Wow. It's not that you're the longest contract girl ever. It's the tooth thing.
Great.
So
I should have never told you that story.
For those of us who haven't listened to the show, what is the greatest injury that has ever come before you that doesn't involve a set or doesn't involve a set? I'm leaving you on.
I know. He wants me to tell the tooth story. I can tell. Okay. So, about 3 years ago, Brendan and I were having a romantical moment, and maybe I may have had a little bit to drink.
Just
anyway, there was a friend's birthday party, and we were in bed afterwards, and I was in doggy, and he asked me to get something out of the nightstand drawer, a bottle of lube, and he zigged, I zagged, he put one more thrust in, and I went face first off the bed into the nightstand, and this tooth is fake. Which is why I was so excited when they came out with the lube dispenser, because I had a perfect reason of why I should be the face person of this. Because I had sustained an injury getting the lube out of the drawer.
See guys, it's not just a sexual injury, it can cause an epiphany of sorts.
Yeah,
that is what the lube dispenser did for you.
But I'm such a fucking rock star that I spit the tooth out and we finished.
I love you.
I know.
I heart you. Is there anything else I could say right now? Girls, if you're watching this and you lose a tooth during doggy, still finish. Okay? Stormy is a perfect example. You always finish, no matter what. Am I right?
That's right.
Okay. Now, what would you say was by far your biggest movie this year? Because you had quite a few.
Biggest movie this year is probably Blow.
Okay. And how long did it take for you to direct Blow?
We shot it in 3 days, but the unique thing about Blow, well, there's lots of things about Blow that are different. We shot it in Florida, so it was shot on location. And everything that could possibly go wrong while making this movie went wrong. We got rained out repeatedly. Jack Vegas got trapped in an elevator for several hours, and the fire department had to get him out.
Really?
We got into a car accident with all the gear in the car. A cab driver slammed into us in the rain. I had some sort of allergic reaction. I don't have allergies. Like, I sound like crap right now, but I have a cold. But I don't have allergies. I don't have sensitive skin. I broke out in hives. So if you watch really carefully during the girl scene, Devin Lee's hand never leaves the back of my thigh because she's covering like a huge like cluster of hives that I actually ended up going to the hospital for a couple days later because they had gotten so bad. Let's see, goodness, what else happened? We had technical issues. We had a girl who I won't call out was wasted and caused this. I mean, it was just
no porn girls.
It was this bitch was crazy.
Wow.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Wait a minute.
It's not in the movie, but at one point she punched herself in the face.
She actually punched herself in the face. So it was like that GIF where the guy with the keyboard just bangs his head on the thing.
Yeah, it was amazing. I kind of love her a little bit for it. But anyway, we had all these things go on, and the movie itself was more planning than a normal movie because it was shot on location. There's a huge fight sequence in the movie. I don't know if you've seen it.
I didn't remember the fight sequence, but that shows you what I'm watching. See?
Look, big fight scene.
I know where, but you know.
But it was Marcus London and Brendan Miller did this huge choreographed fight scene in the warehouse, which fight scenes are always hard to shoot and they're dangerous. You know, we know what happens when Brendan decides to do one more zig.
Especially with Marcus involved, when you get Spartacus and Brendan in the same room together.
They went balls. I mean, it's the best fight scene I've ever seen. It's totally believable. So we had that. We had a lot of big motorcycle scenes in the movie. So Brendan had to get his motorcycle license before we went, and he took a class and he got his license. And we go down there, and it's pouring rain, and we're using like a borrowed bike.
Wow.
He did great. But like all these variables that we don't normally deal with, and I shot the movie differently. I experimented. I wanted to shoot the movie all handheld, lots of continuous shots, which you never see. Porn is always master single, two shot, you know, very formulated. And I was like, we're going to do something completely different. And also, cinematically, as the movie goes on, the shots get a little tighter and a little more like
you
shaky.
totally Citizen Kaned it. You totally
I
Citizen
did,
Kaned
because
it.
I wanted the viewer to start to feel uncomfortable as the tension mounted, because it's a very intense movie. And it must have worked because it's nominated for Best Cinematography.
You know,
So I did a little experiment,
and it worked.
and I guess it worked. So I'm very proud of this movie.
You have told me before you prefer directing to acting, and I can see why.
I get to yell at naked people.
That is awesome. So is there like a way I can get into directing? I like yelling at naked people.
There you go. It's either that or be a prison guards.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with your job is a little better, and the women
I
girls are
know.
all hot.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you that.
Has like, is it at this point that you're hot and you get to go to work with hot girls, or you get to go to hot girls and molest them all the time, which is
Both.
both? I mean, but is it more a pleasure for them or a pleasure for you?
Oh, for me, for sure. I'm old and creepy.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Now, Brendan has said that he likes when you direct him. It's like I guess you can give him pointers, you give him confidence. What's it like to actually direct him on screen?
Brendan's funny. He comes from a background in music. He was a musician way before he got into the industry. He never had any intention of doing porn. And we got together, and when we decided to have a daughter, I said the only way I'll have a kid with you is if you do porn.
I love that ultimatum.
Because you will never have something to hold over my head.
That's true.
In case, God forbid, we were split up. I need to level the playing field. And also, really?
Really? Alvin, turn the camera on yourself and apologize to everyone right now.
You gotta do the dance.
Do the dance. He is Asian. Too.
I can't do the dance.
Wow.
What were we saying? All right, we'll go.
My apologies.
You ruined my cheek.
You ruined it. And Stormy had like a whole thing prepared.
I did.
It was amazing. I know it was going to be amazing. It's okay. So when you're on the road, because you dance a lot,
Yes.
I don't know if anyone knows this, but God knows you must sell out every place you go. You and Brendan text back and forth, and usually he's using the fleshlight.
Yeah, Barbara.
Is that like cool for you? Because it's like the modern age of writing a love letter to your significant other, I guess, right?
I guess.
It's like, I know he said that like, well, I always come for you. I don't actually come with the fleshlight.
Yeah.
And being in a porn romance, I guess we're going to call it that.
I guess. He's funny because
You have to have a sense of humor to do that.
he's very sweet, and I love him very much. But he prefers to work for me because when he works for other people, he doesn't perform as well because he feels like he's doing something bad.
I can see that.
He fears me.
Fears her.
It's good to be feared.
And do you have like an iron fist? Does he have like a Stormy hand with a sickle?
I do.
I don't like that.
And so he's got his fleshlight, and I told him he could have one as long as it wasn't one of the like signature models. Can't have you fucking Jesse Jane while I'm out of town.
That's not fair.
So he's just got a regular one, and I named her Barbara. And sometimes I have to yell at him to come get Barbara out of the shower because the bitch is staring at me. Or the maids are coming over, like the housekeepers are coming. You need to come hide Barbara.
Hi, Do you ever molest Barbara? Does Barbara get involved?
Oh yeah, we use Barbara. She's fun. Fleshlight needs to give me a deal.
I know. Fleshlight. What's up, bro?
Like I give them way too much attention considering I don't even have one.
You do.
And Brendan would buy them all.
He has. Nothing. What he has. He has the whole collection. Do you have like pick one off the shelf ever?
No, he just has the one, Barbara. But if he had a Stormy one,
Storm. It's me and you here. No
he's
one
got
else is
one.
watching this.
He's got one.
He's got one.
He's got one.
Really?
Those things are expensive. They should, at the very least, God send him one so I don't have to keep eyeing them. Because I'm pretty sure Barbara's pretty worn out.
That's very true. Now you said your favorite person to direct is Kaylani, and that got nominated for Best Actress this year with Snatch. So, being that she's your favorite, was that nomination extra special? Even though you weren't nominated, it's your work.
Well, yeah, of course. I wrote it and directed it for her, and yeah, a little vindicated there. You know, she's my favorite, and so it's a little pat on that. You know what sucks is when I shoot some fucking bitch I hate, and she gets the attention for it. I'm like, God damn it! I made her look good. I shouldn't have made her look that good. I fucking hate that bitch.
Yeah,
and sometimes that happens. So yes, it was nice that didn't happen.
But that's how talented you are. You can take someone you absolutely despise and make them AVN worthy.
And I've done it many times.
Well, like I said, you've got nominations this year, and you've been nominated in years past. You're the longest running contract girl. It's a pleasure to watch all your movies. Keep doing what you're doing. You and Brendan, it's great what you guys are doing with everything, your baby and whatnot.
Wait, and I have to. This is my shameless plug.
Hold on, we got like a drum roll.
You have to see Divorcees. It's not out yet. It's coming out in the next couple months. It is hands down the funniest movie I have ever shot.
Now, is he editing it?
Yes.
So you shot it, he edited it.
I wrote it, directed it, starred in it, and he is starring in it and editing it.
So it's like a total Stormy production.
It is the funniest movie I have ever done.
And that is saying a lot.
It is my favorite movie that I have ever done.
And it'll come
Favorite
out
comedy I have ever done.
next couple months.
Next couple months. It just came out of editing today.
Okay.
He just finished the QC report today. And it stars me, Veronica Avila, who goes onto a bad acid trip and thinks she's a chicken in the movie. Julia Ann, Brendan, Tommy Pistol, Marcus London, and every scene is funnier than the one before.
Is there anyone not in the movie?
No.
I mean, that's a pretty big cast.
Yeah.
There's no one in there that you don't know.
Oh, and I'm sorry, and Jessie Lee is in it as well.
Jessie Lee?
Jessie Lee.
Fun girl.
Yeah.
I like Jessie.
She's awesome.
She's the recipe for awesome sauce.
She managed to keep a straight face during a sex scene that involved Tommy Pistol using sock puppets.
Sock puppets. Sock puppets have made their way into porn in a good way now. Who comes up with that idea? Do you come up with that idea?
The sock puppets were all Tommy Pistol. I can't take credit for that one.
Yeah. But you let it happen. That's
did
a
let
great
it happen.
thing. Because not many directors would let that happen. They're like, no, it's mine. You're like, sock puppets, I love it.
Yeah. You'll have to watch the movie. It's very funny.
Alright, so make sure you check that out. It's Divorcees. And that's coming out in the next couple months.
Yeah.
And go ahead, shamelessly plug everything. Your Twitter.
Stormy Daniels Twitter.com / Stormy Daniels, StormyDaniels.com, Wicked.com.
Lube dispenser.
My Intima by Stormy Daniels is my lube dispenser. And keep your eye out for If You Only Knew, Divorcees, and Change of Heart, starring our new Contract Girl.
Alright guys, and remember, if you're watching this, lube dispenser can save a tooth. Alright? If there's one thing I want you to get from that, is a lube dispenser can save a tooth. Alright? Check us out on Tattle.XXX and BrewinAfterDark.com, and thank you so much for me.